feel like he needs the exhaust for a different reason, and mainly because I get so much heal power on Janna that it'll benefit. Like the heal's gonna be more effective in the long run, which is where we want it to be most effective. Because this lane's pretty, like it's like back and forth poke, but honestly, no one should be killing each other in these lanes. They're just gonna look to farm and scale up, get their sheen items in tier. So I'm just holding right here to see if they're trying to stop Shaco boxes. Looks like they kind of are. So they stop Shaco boxes, are one of them. So not that impactful. I was gonna recall off. No point not to top off my health and mana when I have so much time before the creep spawn. And it just means you have to actually leash for Shaco. It's not a big impact. Like there's nothing gonna happen in lane level 1. We're not playing like Zyra or anything that like likes to get their plants down and then get a quick push. Pop a potion here. Alright, we should just start fighting these guys. That was pretty bad by Shaco not to look to smite the Gromp, or the buff. That was pretty odd of him to kind of concede that, but just give him a shield. I wouldn't say he's screwed. I mean, Garen jungle doesn't do anything. They commit a lot of their health bars, which means he can look to take advantage of that. So right now in lane, just looking to shield any mantra Qs from the Karma. I'm gonna walk up here, see if I can bait out the Karma. There she is. I was just seeing where she was, so I didn't want them to be following Shaco or anything. Try to get level 2. Good trade kills. So you saw how easily like that could be baited. Now that would have been really good if Quirky used exhaust, but I would have lived in that case. So I don't want to commit flash because I'm against like some like hard divers, and if they just like dive on me and I don't have flash, then it doesn't feel that good. But there's no point to point out his mistake of not using exhaust. I'm sure he's just not used to it. But good for us, because they had the lead, or they had the pressure in the lane. Since we had to help Shaco leash that long, we missed the first 3 melees. Not much I can do. The creeps are pretty low. My helping probably would have just hurt even more. So I was laying him to his own devices. Probably should have used Q more often on the creep wave to try and get last hits, but he was conserving his mana for his own reasons. So level 3 I still go W. Gives me extra movement speed, which is really nice, and just another way to peel. That's a pretty good trade. That guy uses exhaust so late. Not much I can do to that guy. Look to stop his back, but other than that, oh, they're actually going for a round 2, huh? Fascinating. Interesting play. Jeez, dude. Can I just play Janna without people trying to kill me? Anyways, so with item builds, I like going the coin a lot. I just kind of felt like we might need the extra pressure with Frostfang, just because Karma would pretty much destroy me otherwise. If I didn't have a little more oomph in my attacks. Which is debatable. I mean, like, the AP definitely helped us kill Ezreal there. And maybe it helped me survive, you know, the continuous shields I used throughout this entire laning phase might have been the reason why I lived with so little HP there. So there's a few different reasons why that worked out so well. So I usually like to ward for my mid laners when I can, especially assassins who are pushed up. I usually like to gank for them as well, but not in this case because I'm Janna. My ganks are pretty subpar. So it's fine that gets taken out. It still found a ward, and now we know there's another ward in there, so that should be good information for our Shaco and Talon. So laning hasn't necessarily changed. I'm still looking to just let Corki farm, get his items up. I decided to use an aggressive heal to get Shaco into E range. Not a terrible play. It was interesting. So my Corki's recalling, which means I can let loose and walk up. I'm gonna use my shield early, so it's back off cooldown later. Clear this pink. And that was if Shaco was going. I wanted him to feel confident that he could go for that play. I'll clear this sword with my sweeper. So Shaco has an opportunity to solo it at 6 if he wants. I'm walking down. I'm not there yet though. Oh. Alright, so I didn't need to take that kill. I didn't think my auto attack would kill him though. But it's all good. He has 4 kills. He should be happy with that too. But I think never hold your auto attacks back. Pretty much, he wasn't guaranteed dead because I didn't time his flash. So like, it was my bad for not knowing if he had flash or not. But he could have had shield back up. A lot of different scenarios. It's better that someone dies than you hold off trying to kill them. I'm gonna walk up to this. Nice. And then just escort him out in case Karthus was waiting for him. They do pretty low damage right now, so it's good news for us. I'm gonna walk up to this guy. Always try to make sure you can pay attention to what's going on. That was kind of annoying. I didn't want to use Flash Ult there, but I got hit by previous Qs, so it was my own fault. Hopefully I can get a recall off here, because I want to go help Corki. He's really low. He should actually recall himself, but if he's not, then I should be there. Grab this instead in a pot. So in this case, this AD carry should not be staying. He's really low. Doesn't even have mana for a Valkyrie. Actually, he's about to have none, but still. So I took CDR runes. I took CDR runes this game because, as you can see at this point, my shield falls off. I actually have my shield back up in like a second and a half. So although I'll eventually have enough CDR where it overcaps it, I don't mind at this point because this early game is where I really want to make an impact. I'm going to shield him in case he was going over. So it's too bad we lost first tower gold because we did so much work on this tower, but that's to my own inability to get back to lane after going for this roam up. But I think it's a equal trade regardless. Like prioritizing the making sure Karthus isn't getting off ahead early is pretty good. So at this point, since our tower is down, Corki should pretty much be looking to farm out this, farm out waves, and then just like look to back off, and we can like collapse on something else. Try to make sure he's getting out okay. Put a ward down here in case Poppy roams down. So we know Karma's mid, so Corki's fine bot side. Clear out this, or try to. Can use this on the Drake. She hasn't used any wards yet, so it's actually a pretty bad call to use it on Drake. I should have checked if she warded anything yet. Good job. We can take tower and oh, yeah, the tower's dead. I'm gonna go help this guy out. Huh. Anyways, I was gonna go help that guy out. So Shaco's got this covered. I'm gonna look for a recall and move towards top side. So that should be the next lane that we can influence pretty well. Mainly because Corki was heading up top, so otherwise I would have just looked to cover mid with Corki. So it was pretty much wherever Corki was going. Either cover mid because our Talon's dead, or go top for a play. I'm on my way. Extra AD, help kill this tower faster. As you can see, this gets me to near 45% at this point in the game, which is like right outside laning phase, which is just really nice. My shield lasts pretty much as long as, like, it's a 0.7 second cooldown where I won't have a shield on somebody. I'm gonna got the flash. I held my flash, because I actually could have gone out with just heal, but once he flashed, then I had the flash too. Nice. That's what I was looking at too. He's a health bot, since I'm staying around. Oh my goodness. So it's good that I was popping that health pot, but I should have used it a lot sooner. And I might have been able to get my shield off after the silence and not died for it. So always good to try to remember to pop your health pots. Even the sooner the better. So I'll just go the standard redemption route. Probably just buy a health pot instead of a pink ward. So we're doing really well cleaning up towers. Getting a lot of good gold for us. And we're ahead in kills as well, which is nice. Because our team kind of needs to get off going early. Because Talon and Shaco don't always scale as well as other picks like, you know, Karthus. And I'm sure Garen's going to scale pretty well eventually. Get a deep ward in mid lane. And since Drake's not up soon, I'm going to look to prioritize top side as our warding mecha. Alright, that guy almost just baited me super hard. Yeah, I didn't like the way that was looking. I was hoping someone would share the Karthus Qs with me so I don't die. But I overextended. I was looking to heal the Shaco in case he was gonna get ulted, but I ended up overextending myself. Which isn't the worst case scenario. If someone's gonna die, I might as well be the support. Just continue to buy health pots. I've seen some strategies where they go refillable instead of continually buying health pots. I think that's I mean, I've tried it out before. It feels like it usually takes up a spot where I want a pink ward instead. So I usually end up selling it like pretty early. So it might be like a first recall kind of thing where you need to prioritize that. But I still have some work to do seeing if that's what I want. So we can't really kill Poppy. I want to get a little deeper ward to see if any rotations. This way we can see rotations from mid and from the base gate. So we're gonna pressure bot while our team's top side. So we haven't really done too many team 5v5s, so there hasn't really been pressure on the Corki this game, which means there hasn't really been pressure on me to like peel for the Corki. It's mostly just me looking to back up. To back up their front line. Alright, so this is our time where we escape into the night. Don't really need to clear this ward, but might as well. Make them less easy about walking forward. So at this point you can pretty much just spam your shield. There's little disadvantage to it. Probably just do the Drake. We're not getting too aggressive of Drakes, but better than nothing. Trying to reach around. So give it to Quirky. Look to peel for him. Looks like everyone's pretty good on health. Alright. So we don't really have any creep waves in a good spot to pressure a tower. So these kills are good. And we technically did get Drake. Like we started Drake up and they tried to contest it. They like half contested it. And we were able to get kills afterwards, which is nice, but usually you like to get towers. We could have went for a Baron, because they don't have vision on that side, because Karma has been bought with us for a while now, so the odds of her having any vision topside is pretty unlikely, in terms of a time aspect and just a number of wards aspect, so we could have looked to Baron, but I would only make those calls if I was the jungler. At support, you have very little leverage in terms of getting people to do a risky objective like that. Alright. Alright, check his wards. He's a warding totem, so could be that he's gonna look to ward. So this would be the case where I like sell my refillable for pink. Heading lock-in next. Pretty good against their team. Pretty much just pretty good against Karthus, obviously. So easy next item. You have increased shield power from your keystone and your future item. So I don't have sweep rope yet, which kind of sucks, but just look to get good deep vision. Their support's dead, so they're gonna have a really hard time warding this objective or face checking this objective. I would like to have Quirky with us, but it doesn't look like they're contesting because Karthus is bot side and he doesn't have teleport. Still though, you definitely want all your members here. Really need to finish this Baron. Alright, not bad. So we have a creep wave within the vicinity, so we can look to push, although maybe without Talon, it's going to be a bit more unlikely that we killed Inhib, so we might just go for Tower. He's a big part of our AD damage. So is Corky, but he's not here at the moment either. Yeah. Just look the recall. I'm going to buy another pink anyway, so I might as well just have a deep pink ward. Well, I was gonna buy another pink. But I'm in no rush. So Inhib's a priority for us. Although it might be hard to get an Inhib. We might have to settle for a side tower. Oh, we should go top. We should go top. We should go top. Alright, we'll we'll just kill some more people. We could have rotated top lane, made sure the Karthus died, and then took towers as they chased our Shaco around. I want to stay around these creeps to make sure they're buffed up. So this is at the point where it's like I'm losing like efficiency in terms of CDR because I'm overcapped, but it's completely worth it, I feel, for the consistent early game shields and early and mid game. Not sure if I like the heal on me though. Didn't seem that impactful.